Well, sorry I don't have any fun and exciting music to add with this, but let's make an easy chicken pot pie that anybody can do, and it's really cheap. You just need a bit of carrots, bit of celery, 2 potatoes, and a pound of chicken, 1 pack of pie crust, and a can of chicken pot pie soup. So first, let's layer in the potatoes. Just even them up around in there, make it look all nice. Add your carrots. Oops. Add your celery. Make sure it's all nicely spread around so it'll cook all mixed up in there. Next, add your chicken. The reason why you put the chicken on top of your vegetables is so that the juices from the meat, you can use beef if you want, will go down into the vegetables as it's cooking. Just like doing a pasty. How you want the meat to be on top with the onions on top of the meat, so all the flavor bakes down into the vegetables underneath. And that's ready for the top. Okay, not quite ready for the top. Yes, we have to add in, you can just use chicken broth, but I had a can of pot pie soup, so I'm using that for my seasoning and flavor. Now we're ready for the top. To make the top easier to do, I unrolled it once and rolled it back up loosely so we can easily put it on top of the pie. Next, you take a knife and just trim around the outside of the pie, trimming off the excess crust if you want to give it a really nice edge. You can squish it in, leave it on if you want, but it just turns out looking nicer, trimming all the extra off. Now, I'm making this for my husband, so I'm just going to have a little fun here. And you have to have steam vents in the top of your pie while it's cooking. I'm not a perfect artist, but I think he'll get the picture. Whoops, we ran out of room. So I, L for love, U for you. And then maybe we'll just put little circles all the way around the heart, just for added fun. Okay, now one last thing for the edging. You can use a fork or your fingers or anything you want and just kind of crimp the edges. All you're doing is sealing the pie closed on the sides. Some people will pinch between 2 fingers and 2 other fingers to give it a bigger pie edge. I'm just going to do a basic fork crimp here all around. After you've crimped the whole pie, it's also suggested put some tin foil around the edges, because the edges are going to cook a lot quicker and you're going to have little burnt edges if you don't protect them from baking. So just kind of squish your aluminum foil on. Doesn't have to look pretty. And now the pot pie is ready to throw in the oven. Now they always say preheat your oven, but I hate wasting it when there's no reason for something this simple. Bake at 350. Start, throw it in, and let it cook for about an hour. And there you go.